Dylan, it was wonderful seeing you today, brother. We're gonna just make sure we're in tune. Here's our high G note. Here is our C note. Here's our E note. And then our A note. So, just a quick cover on sharps and flats. If we're playing our C major, we can play a note sharp, but it doesn't fit over the chord. When we move one note, we need to move the open 3 notes. So when we play C, we have an open G, open C, and open E note. When I go to a C sharp, C, B, C, C sharp, D, C sharp, I need to cover these 3 on the 1st fret, giving me a C sharp major, then a D major, all the way up. That's a form of how we move the chords up. So C major scoots up to C sharp, then to D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, all the way up. When we play an A major, we're playing the notes A, C sharp, and E, and then the open A up top. Looks like this. Well, if we play that in our 2nd fingering, we can move that up to a B flat. A major, B flat major, B major, C major. This C major that we learned today is our new chord of the day. This C major that we already know how to play in 1st inversion uses the lowest note on the bottom. That lowest note on the bottom here is going to be the C, giving us 1st inversion C major. The next inversion that we have uses this note. This E note is the 3rd in the key of C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. If I get rid of my 2 and my 4, my D and my F, I remain C, D, E, G. C, E, G. That is my major triad. When I play this C major, I have a C note, G note, E note, C. To make a C minor, I would have to lower this E note to an E flat because I would have all naturals. C natural, D natural, E natural, F natural, G natural. Get rid of D and F natural, I'm left with C natural, E natural, and G natural. When I flatten, I'm left with an E flat. I have a C natural, E flat, and a G, which make up this tone. By making this low note, I can play it with the open G note in the key of C because the G is the 5th. C, E flat, G. However, when I move that C minor down to, let's say, a B minor or up to a C sharp minor, that high G does no longer fit over the top of that chord, meaning I have to scoot that up to right here to get that chord. So what we do is we take our 1st finger and we play the C on the C string, E string, A string, while leaving the G string closest to our nose open. Then we skip a finger and skip a fret, and then we take our 3rd finger and play a pointy note on the 5th fret on the G string, giving us that high C note. In combination, you get a C minor. The difference between a C major and a C minor is this note. C major, C minor. So, our 2 new chords of the day are C minor and then F minor. The way we get an F minor is by playing an F major and then realizing in the key of F we've got 1 flat. It's a B flat. It would be the 4th. So this one's going to be a B flat. F, what comes after F? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, and then C. So let's get rid of our 2 and 4, our sus notes, and let's just have our major triad, our 1, 3, and 5. We've got an F, we've got an A, and then we've got a C. With the FAC, we're not going to play the 2nd and the 4th, we're going to play 1, 3, and 5. This is the F note, 1st fret on the E string, so E half step to F, not an F sharp, not a G, not a G sharp, not an A, E to F. And then we leave the C open, and then we play the A note. This A note is in unison with the high open A string. If it was like if it was that note, it would be an octave above. But it's not. It's the same note. So it's in unison, not an octave. So we have F major has that F, C, and an A in it. F, A, and C, which is the major. F, skip the G, go to A, and then we skip the B flat, and then we go to C. So we've got F, A, C. Make that an A flat. We don't take our finger and move this finger down this way and add the C. We actually pull the finger off of the F and go to the A flat, put our finger that was on the A over on the F to complete the F and the A flat, and then we take our pinky and or third finger to play the C natural note, which gives us the minor. So here's the major, here's the minor. So what I'd like you to do is just play through these rounds a couple times. At the end of this, I will introduce it to the finger style, which is gonna help us get our fingers accustomed to playing individual notes and melodies on the right hand. Okay, here we go with the basic pattern of all quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, major, 2, minor, 2, 3, 4. Major, 2 minor, 2, 3, 4, major, 2 minor, 2, 3, 4, C major. This is the bar chord, huh? 2 C minor, C major by adding just the one finger for the third, now pulling it off for the C minor, open C major, C minor, using the pinky this time, C major, then C minor. Alright, let's move on to the F major. This is, we're going to do the same thing, use the quarter notes on there. We're going to play the F major note. Our A is going to be open, our first finger is on the E string to give us a E, F note. Our C string is open, and then we play our second finger on that high G string for our A note. F major goes to an F minor. 1, 2, quarter notes down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. F major, 2, 3, 4. F minor, 2, 3, 4. F major, 2, 3, 4. F minor, 2, 3, F major, 2, 3, 4. F minor, 2, 3, 4. F major, F major, F minor, 2, 3, 4. F major, F minor, F major, 2, 3, 4. F minor, 2, 3, 4. F major, 2, 3, 4. F minor, 2, 3, 4. F major. So work on those, pause the video, and then come back for this section. Hi, now that you're back, I'm going to just play through C major for 2 measures, F for 1 measure, and F minor for another measure before returning back to C. It's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, C major, C major, F major, F minor, C major, C major, F major, F minor. Same chords, but double time on the right hand. Down, 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 C, down, 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 C, down, 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 F, down, 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 F minor, down, 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 C. Keep going with that over and over again until until you can get all those chords to make sense. If you can't get it with the rhythm, slow it down. If you need me and you want to play with me, you can slow it down with these 3 dots up top there. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the same chord structures, but we're going to use right hand finger style. Finger style is going to start at 1 minute and 25 seconds. We're going to be using our thumb on the high G, our first finger on the thick C, our middle finger here on the E, and then the high A. G, C, E, A, thumb, index, middle, ring, 1, 2, 3, 4, thumb, pointer, middle, index, C major, C, F major, F major, F minor, now back to C, So what we do with this is once we're good, we can do pluck on both ends, pluck the the G and the A together. So the first bar we're doing the now notice how all these are 3, 4, quarter, 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 quarter. I can do eighth. Style. Work on doing just those in that simple pattern with the chords that we know. Even try it with the C minor if you want. Back and forth between the two. Anyway, it's really nice seeing you this week. Cannot wait to see you next week. Let's talk about maybe getting a book so we can do some sight reading at home rather than just on the whiteboard here. And since I got the video here and I know it's a little long, just going to do another one really quick. I want to show you what those fingers look like on that piano, just so we don't forget that. So when we have our piano right here, I'm going to be playing middle C, which is right here. This note is 44 notes up from here. C, D, E, under to the F, G, A, B, and C. Notice how when I play 3 fingers and then I do this, I've got exactly 5 fingers to complete the phrasing there. So what I'm going to show you is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. When we move up to get, as long as we do the 1, 2, 3 and under, it works for every key except for F. F needs 4 fingers. Thumb, pointer, middle, ring, then under, and then the same 4. But every other one besides that should be able to follow the rule of 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, under. Cool? Except for that one. Cool? So what we did there was making our major triads, which is ski, skip D, go to E, skip F, and go to G. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, So what we do is I'm going to be showing you how to do a couple of these on the piano and then a couple of these on the ukulele. So it's a broader sense of what music theory is and can be. Anyway, I really enjoyed seeing you this week. I'll see you next week. Aloha.